Hey everyone, here's something we realized some time ago. We are making these sites very powerful, and we think it's pretty easy to navigate through the admin panel and do everything. But there are a lot of functions, a lot of features, and a lot of connection points. And we thought, what if you have trouble finding something you need? Like, for instance, if I said, change the color of the paragraph font, or something, and you're like, I want to change the color of the paragraph font. And you're like, how do I do it? You might go to pages, and the answer is no. You will go to global settings where you can get to where all the colors are and all the fonts and everything are, and that's typography. And so if you go to typography, you can find what the body text color and font is, what the link color and hover color is, and fonts, and everything is here, and the sizes of the fonts for heading 1 tags, heading 2 tags, everything is here. And you can keep going. I mean, this is broken down by sections for everything in your entire website. So you have all of these great controls, right? But what if you have trouble finding things like that or saving them? That's a save button. And you're like, I'm having trouble. Perfectly legitimate, right? I mean, these systems can be huge. And so you know what? We have a customer support button. And when you hit it, you get your list of tickets, and you can add a ticket. You can delete a ticket. Let's add a ticket. What is the ticket name? Well, whatever your problem is, having trouble with this or need to change that, okay, just put it there. That way it gives everyone an idea of how hard it's going to be or how involved it's going to be. So just put it in there. Need images for some pages, something like that. You can do that, okay? And then for the category, decide what the category is. What are you having trouble with? Are you having trouble with Calendly? Maybe you don't know where to get the APIs. And the answer is log into Calendly, get the APIs, paste them here in the boxes, right? Well, I've had, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You're probably going to be fine with everything here. You might say, where's the call to action button or something like that? Or can you make this call to action for me? We're not going to create a Calendly account for you. It's not like that. I mean, you go get your Calendly account and then log into it and get your APIs. But if you don't know where to put them for some reason, then in your text here say, here are my Calendly API codes. I don't know how to add them. Something like that, right? So you can do that. And anything in here, you can go ahead and just integrate it, right? And if you have trouble with it, let us know. Again, payment gateways. We're not going to create your PayPal account for you. We're not going to create any accounts for you, but we'll certainly help you integrate anything you need. We had somebody ask, hey, can you put my newsletter code snippet into the exit modal for when people are leaving, you get the exit pop up? And it's like, sure. And what that means is sometimes the user tries to do something, but the result doesn't look right or it looks broken. And so it's just better to ask us to fix it. Okay, so there's integration section, that's the integrations, then the modules section, then the article generation concept all by itself. We're not going to create your pages for you, that's up to you. But if, for instance, and I'll give you this example, see how these paragraphs are indented and yet these are not? Okay, why are these indented? Maybe you're trying to unindent them, but you're having trouble doing it. Ask us. Right? That's the whole point. Whoops. So you just choose whatever the section is, whatever thing. If you don't see it up here at all, hit other, and then just describe where we can find the problem or something, right? A URL, category page, anything. Okay? Now, when you create the ticket and you've got something like that, say you're going to give us a file like, okay, I want to be nicely clear about this because this is important. Let me just open this so I can go to here. Say you created you created a merged variation, okay? And it's with all these pages that you generated. So you generated all the variations per pages, then lined them up, created a merged variation. So you've got like 50 versions of these 5 pages here, because you're going to do this for 50 cities. Say you did that, okay? Then you're saying, hey, How do I upload this thing to create those subdomains? I don't really get it. Yeah, you might not. It's confusing enough. So what do? It's a big Excel file. So you just upload it. Okay, choose the file and upload it. Okay, and that way it's here. Say need pages added to my website. Okay, and that's your category. If you want to put in a video link for any kind of an error, because it's just kind of hard to describe in words, but it's easier to show in a video, then give us a video link, okay? So we can watch the video you made and see what your problem is, okay? So that we understand it quickly. And there you go. You can write down anything, whatever you need to do, and go ahead and add it, okay? If you got text files, PDF, images, and you just maybe need to upload the images here and go, can you add these to the pages, right? There's special images, I need these in there. Or can you convert these JPEGs to WEBP? I mean, stuff like that, and then add them to the pages. We can do that, okay? It's not hard. So as long as you're not doing something in crazy mass, that takes a lot of man hours, or doing something that requires a project to be wrapped around it. As long as what you're asking for are basic normal things that you need help with, right? No problem. As long as you're on the subscription, we'll take care of it for you. So let me rehash. Our websites basically write themselves and monitor themselves, and all that assumes that you're not going to have trouble using it. So the customer support means that the errors handle themselves so that these other two things happen. Content and images, self-monitoring, all the functions you want and need are built in. That way you don't have to go get your own website guy to help you with it. You don't need a WordPress expert to help you with your WordPress site, okay? Because we're here, we're able, and so we'll do it for you. All right, so you're going to create your content, you're going to create your blogs, stuff like that. But if you have any issues doing something, or any trouble doing something, or you need to change fonts and you don't know how, or you don't know why that paragraph's indenting, or you don't know how to convert the images or something, just put it in here. Okay, if you enable a few things and the buttons are overlapping and you can't click on them properly with your mouse and you need the buttons to be moved spatially, let us know. Show us either a video or a screenshot you could upload, anything like that. Describe it. And then that way we can go in and see what happened on your site, and we can recenter the XY coordinates of those buttons so that they don't overlap. And then if you tell us, oh, it's still doing it on mobile. Oh, okay. Tell us to check mobile, right? Just in case, right? Hey, it's great on a desktop, but I found it's still doing this on a mobile. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We'll go fix it. We should fix it the first time around, but just in case, this is what I'm saying. You can go ahead and let us know. Okay? So there you go. We are totally at your back with the system we want to be, because you guys can set yourselves free getting in here and doing anything, or you can have us do these projects for you, or you can become part of these big projects that we're putting everyone in, so that they can share in the income from these big projects that we're launching. For those of you who want to get these sites, at least play with them on your own, go to website-installer.com, right? And whether you get a site from the categories or you get a site from the new releases, they come with all that functionality, okay? And if you want to just play with the writer, get an idea what it's like, hit Access AI Writer. You'll sign up for it, right? So that you're part of our newsletter and you're able to just hear what we've got coming out next. But then you can actually play around with the writers and see what they're like. So for those of you who've never done that before, you can do it here for free. It's free, okay? Play with it. See what's going on. All right, just letting you know. Take care.